Hey, how's it going YouTube? I'm Leonardo DiCaprio and welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video. There are so many people who are unfortunate enough to have near-death experience. Since no one is safe from death, there are countless of celebrities who have almost died as well. So let's take a look at the top 10 celebrities who almost lost their life. Starting us off, number 10, we're talking about Kanye West. He almost lost his life back in 2002 when he was involved in a terrible head-on car accident. Kanye West had reconstructive surgery and his jaw wired shut. Actually, this near-fatal experience inspired him to write Through the Wire, which he recorded only 2 weeks after the accident, and the music video includes real footage of his wires being removed from his jaw. Harrison Ford makes this list at number 9. Apparently he almost died on the set of Star Wars The Force Awakens. This is iconic because his character Han Solo, spoiler alert, well, he dies in the movie, but as it turns out, Harrison Ford could have shared the same tragic fate in the final scene. He was caught beneath the hydraulic door of the Millennium Falcon while he was walking through the set. He ended up dislocating his left ankle and breaking both bones in his leg. Thankfully, an emergency button was pushed before the door crushed him. I think I can smell a lawsuit here. I'm not sure if he went through with one though. And now number 8, we have Johnny Depp. While he was filming the movie The Rum Diaries back in 2011, he decided to fly a small plane with the director, which almost cost him his life. They were in mid-flight when all of a sudden the engine died. Apparently there was a complete silence, and then Johnny Depp turned to the director and said, "Is this it?" After falling in midair, the engine actually kicked back on and the two of them were saved. But for a moment, they both thought they were gonna die. Eminem comes in at number 7. He admitted that he almost died from a drug overdose in 2007. His doctors told him that the amount of methadone that he was taking was equivalent to shooting up 4 bags of heroin, which equals death. He was hospitalized on the brink of death because his organs were shutting down. Once he realized how close he was to leaving his children behind, he had a new outlook on life and went into a detox center to get clean. Mark Wahlberg makes his appearance at number 6. He was actually scheduled to fly in the American Airlines Flight 11 on September 11, 2001. He actually decided to change his plans last minute, and he went to Toronto to attend a film festival before going back to LA. The plane, 9/11, well, you guys know the whole story. It was the one that crashed into the World Trade Center, and if he was on that plane, he would have lost his life. 50 Cent almost died at number 5. He had a really rough childhood growing up in Queens, New York. His mother was a drug dealer, and she died when 50 Cent was only 8 years old, so he moved in with his grandfather. At the age of 12, he began selling drugs and hanging around the wrong crowd. 2000, he was in a car when another person shot him 9 times at close range. He was shot in the hand, arm, hip, both legs, his chest, and his cheek. He is very lucky that none of the bullets hit him in any vital organs. So lucky. Anne Hathaway comes onto this list at number 4. She almost died back in 2014 while she was vacationing in Hawaii. She was swimming in the ocean when all of a sudden she got caught in a very powerful riptide. Thankfully, a surfer heard her screaming and raced out to help her, and he was able to bring her into safety into the shore. That must have been a very traumatizing event, you know, going swimming out there and you just can't get back to shore. You're gonna think all that's going in your mind is you're drowning, you're gonna die. Orlando Bloom flies its way into number 3. When he was 21 years old, he almost died while attempting to climb a rooftop terrace with some of his friends. He ended up falling 3 stories when the drain pipe he was using collapsed and he broke several vertebrae in his back. He was actually paralyzed for 4 days and he went through multiple surgeries and had 18 months of rehab. George Clooney comes in at number 2. He almost died when he cracked his skull open while filming a torture scene for the movie Syriana. He said the pain was so intense he was unable to move and he had these terrible headaches that felt like you were having he thought he was having a stroke. He referred to a neurologist and discovered that he had fluid leaking in his spine. He had a 2.5-inch tear in the middle of his back and a 1/2-inch tear in his neck. In order to correct this problem, he had to undergo an extremely painful procedures. Finally coming in number 1 is Leonardo DiCaprio. He is either the luckiest or unluckiest man alive, but I'll let you guys be the judge. First, he almost died while diving in South Africa when a great white shark jumped up to catch some food and half of his body landed in the cage with Leonardo DiCaprio. The shark took several attempts to bite off his head, but thankfully Leonardo was safe. Then he was on a plane where the entire wing exploded and his pilot had to turn off all the engines and perform an emergency landing. And finally, he almost died while skydiving when his parachute was too tangled to deploy, and then the secondary parachute was also tangled, but the staff member was able to fix it in the air. And of course, Leonardo almost died on the Titanic. Actually, he did die. He could have been saved. There's enough room on the door. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.